Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with some more Feed the Beast Unhinged Let's Play footage. So at the end of last episode I had started to set up the my little side project here, which is to start setting up the fuel generation for my for my fusion reactor in future. So I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. So first of all, you can see I have a lot of glass fiber cables set out on the floor, and basically what this is for is, so let's start from the left and work our way over to the right. So these 3 rows here are for the industrial electrolyzers. So I've got 3 rows of 8. So basically, I went away and looked it up, and it turns out that to produce enough fuel to sustain the fusion reactor, you need to have 24 industrial electrolyzers running, producing hydrogen. You need 120 industrial centrifuges producing deuterium. So this is 10 by 12 like square of glass fiber cables, which my industrial centrifuges will sit on top. And then finally, you need a further 24 centrifuges just producing deuterium, which is the 24 bits of glass fiber cable you can see here. So I've done that off camera, and then if we also run back over to my base, actually I set up this here. I set up a crafting terminal just so I didn't have to keep running back to my base. So if we go into here, I've crafted so far I managed to craft 107 industrial centrifuges and quite a lot of industrial electrolyzers, so we can start setting these up like so. That's a bit stupid. I need a wrench. WR. There we go. Let's grab a wrench. Wrench you up, and then we can go like so. Oh, crap steak. There we go. So let's get all these set up like so. Oh yeah, I need 1 there. So I've almost made enough electrolyzers. I've got a few more to do, and I've almost made enough centrifuges as well. So I'm just going to cut away, and I'm going to get most of these set up, and I'll be back in a second to explain what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I've got most of this laid out already. As you can see, I've got like an entire massive great suite of industrial centrifuges here now. Just missing a few off the end here, which I will be making momentarily. I've got 109 down, so we need another 11, I think. Something like that. No, I need a bit more than that. I needed 144 altogether, so I need about another 30 odd industrial centrifuges. So go into here. I've set it all up so they can automatically craft. So we just say like we need 30, and then it will just start crafting them, which is quite cool. So what else do we need to set up here? So I also need to start getting the liquiducts set up on top of these industrial electrolyzers. So let's see if I've got liquiducts in my system. Yes, I do. So I'm not entirely sure that 1 aqueous accumulator is going to be enough. So what I will probably do is bung down like 2 or 3 more of them, kind of in a row, and then just have them all pumping out water. Just get all this set up like this first, though. That's not going to work, is it? Because I'm stood on top of that one. I've just realised I've told the system to make more centrifuges, even though I'm like still halfway through making electrolyzers. Have I made any more electrolyzers? No, hang on. I'm going to need to cancel one of them because otherwise it's going to start confusing the hell out of my ME system, and I don't want that really. So okay, apparently I finished making electrolyzers. Maybe I think because I basically came out, it's kind of like crashed it a little bit. So yeah, let's just run back in here quickly. So let's just need to do that, and then we also need to connect this up like so. So if we drop down here, we'll connect you up like so, and then just wrench you into place. So there we go. So there we're going to start filling up with water. I'm not entirely sure how much. Are they going to start filling up with water? That is a good question. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a couple more aqueous accumulators. Can I build a couple more quick now? Aqueous accumulator. Do I have enough for that? Apparently I've got buckets, but let's make 3 more, just because. So we need some tin gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Six of you, and then we also need to make some new 2, 3. We made the machine frames. Got the glass. Just need to make a couple more buckets. So 1, 2, 3. You see, I'm going to need quite a few more for filling up kind of the water next to them, but we'll get around to that in a second. So let's make the 3 more aqueous accumulators. 1, 2, 3, like so. and then we can just knock out of this. I am actually going to replace all the flooring here, so let's laser you out, like so. What did I do there? Can't bloody see. There we go. Oh, apparently did nothing, so I'm alright. So let's just put this floor back here so it makes it look a little bit neater. And then we'll just plop you down like so. Oh yeah, we need to make 3, don't we? Haha! It's always a good idea. Take you out, and then finally laser you. Voila. And then we also need some smooth sandstone, like that. So we need to go get some. We also need to go get some water. I can hear a zombie. I don't like that. I'm just going to run back to my my house real quick and take a nap, because working at night really is kind of annoying because it's just all the mobs and stuff. So let's just take a quick nap. Come on, hurry up. There we go. So we're taking the nap. So yeah, we need to fill up some water. Let's go grab you. Let's go grab a couple of buckets from the. There we go. That'll do. So hopefully that zomball that was trying to break down my door is now burning to death slowly but surely. So let's dive in here. Let's. Did that work? I don't know if that worked or not. Let's plop you down. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now I've managed to make an infinite source of water, so we're all good. There we go. So they should all now be producing water, which they appear to be. Yes, they are. So we need some more liquid ducts. We'll just drop them down like so, and then just wrench it all into place. And hopefully they should all be filling up my industrial electrolyzers. Are they all filling up with water? They are very slowly filling up with water. I won't obviously want to turn. Are they actually oh no, they won't turn on until I've got cells in them, which I'm going to go on to in a minute. For all of these, I'm going to need to have ME import buses, sorry. I just realised I'm getting hungry as well. So what I want to do this episode is actually look into making myself some routers, because the way I'm going to do this is that I'm going to have it so I'm going to have routers that are going to automatically kind of like, so instead of having to have import and export buses going in and out of every single one of these, what I'm going to do is have import buses going into all of them, and then have one export bus going into a router which will automatically fill up every single one of these with the desired cell. So let's go have a quick look at the let's go back to my main base, just because I prefer it over there. This is getting a bit cluttered in there. It's not meant to be functional in there, it's supposed to serve a purpose. So what am I doing there? Let's blast you out of the way. Close the door. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look at the router, ROUTER. So it's a factorization, part of the factorization mod, so it comes under the same kind of mod as barrels here. Am I making? Yeah, I'm making industrial centrifuges automatically, which is quite cool. I've got my nice crafting monitor here, which tells me what's crafting and what's missing. So you can see it's missing. Well, it was missing rubber, so it probably was auto crafting rubber over there. But as soon as it's made it, so at the moment I'm missing things such as an automatic extractor, which has to make first, a steel machine hull, all that jazz. So yeah, so the router is part of the factorization mod. It requires something called dark iron. Now I don't know if I've ever shown you how to make dark iron before, but I'll show you now just to be on the safe side. So to make dark iron, first of all, what you need is a block of iron. So we'll get 10 iron. Drop one there, and then just put you in the compressor to make a block of iron. Once you've so you can see this dark iron here, and the only way to make dark iron, you get 4 of it from one block of dark iron, and to make a block, and basically it's like a two-way thing. And so it's like, so how do you make a block of dark iron? It doesn't really tell you, but what you do need is what's called a wrath igniter. Now, this thing's pretty dangerous. Like if I was to do this in my base here, it would literally just start a fire. Like it's not like ordinary fire; it's wrath fire. So it's kind of dangerous. So we've got to be careful. So let's see if so our block of iron's ready. So when using this wrath igniter, make sure you leave your base. I've kind of been deforesting the area around here in preparation for building like something like my fusion reactor in the middle there. Plus I was kind of running out of wood, and I just basically went crazy and just chopped down everything. But what you want to do with this wrath igniter is, because it basically sets fire to anything solid, what you want to do is bring it out to the middle of a body of water and then set fire to your block of iron like so. You give it a few seconds, you can see it's on kind of got this wrath fire coming off of it. You can see the kind of cool Sfax symbols coming off of it. And eventually, if we give it a little bit longer, it turns into a block of dark iron. You can simply just break it. It gets put out by the water, and we haven't caused ourselves any problems. There's a cow and a pig down there. It's very weird. I have no idea what they're doing down there, but hey ho, each to their own. So as you can see, I've now got a block of dark iron, and then we can stick it in the inventory, and we get just bars of dark iron. So to make this rat igniter is quite interesting as well. I'll show you how to make the rat igniter. So it's not an easy recipe. It's not something you can do at the beginning of the game. So to make a rat igniter, you need a nether brick. Fairly straightforward. You just go to the nether, find some netherrack, smelt it up. But the hard part of this is to make diamond shard. Now, how do you make this diamond shard? Is it going to let me click on it? No, it's not going to make me click on it. So what you need to do to make this diamond shard is you need to make something called a craft packet. Where is it? There it is, craft packet. So to make a craft packet, it requires 4 obsidian, 4 TNT, and a block of diamonds. So 9 diamonds. So it's not cheap. But now I've got 150 diamonds. It does seem relatively cheap. So you make that craft packet, and then you put it in this craft packet stamper, and then basically what you get out is 18 of these diamond shards. So I've got enough diamond shards to last me an absolute lifetime. So there we go. So now we've got some dark iron. I'll just chuck this back into my system for now, and the wrench and the cobblestone. So now we can start to make the routers. So router. So there we go. So I'm going to need at least 3 of these. Do I have any eyes of ender left? I do have eyes of ender. But apparently I'm out of dark iron. So I'm going to have to make some more of that. So let's make some iron. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make 27. 3 blocks of dark iron. What's the word I'm looking for? 3 iron blocks, and we'll set fire to them in a minute. I'll do that off camera. But here we go. So now we've got the router. I'll see if I can get this to work. So basically, the way this will work is let's I'll use my industrial centrifuges as an example. So I'm literally just going to plonk the router down there. I've never used these before, so insert into. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, but no, there we go. So what this will do is in theory, it should just insert deuterium. So if we go to deuterium, so deuterium, I am going to need to insert hydrogen cells, and then I'll get deuterium cells and empty cells out. So what we will need is some ME cable. I've only got 4, so let's make a bit more. ME cable. That's stuff I want. Oh, apparently I'm out of fluix dust. Fluix dust. Oh yeah, I'm out of quartz dust. So this is interesting. Need to pulverize up some nether quartz, which I can't obviously do from over there. So if we go to here, go find nether quartz. Let's pulverize up a stack of it. There we go. So we'll start pulverizing that up, so we can make up some more fluix dust. So I've only got 7 ME cables at the moment. So what I'm also going to need is an ME. Do I have an export bus? That's what I want. No, I don't really need a precision export bus. Let's just make a fresh one. So basic export bus. So can I make one of them? Nope, because I need to stick one of them there. So there we go. Made an export bus. How are we doing? We should have enough to make some fluix dust now. So if we go, but ME cabling. First of all, make some fluix dust. So we'll make 10 of you. That should be enough to make a bit more ME cabling. Hopefully enough to reach the router. So if we go over to here, is this hooked up at the moment? I don't really want to hook this up at the moment, so I'm actually going to just break that piece of glass fibre cabling there for now, because I don't really want it to start draining power. So the basic export bus will go there. Obviously that's already attached, and then we just need to run this up to the ceiling. So let's just fly up a bit so I know whereabouts I'm going. So there we go. I'm going to try and connect it up to my my network over there. Have I got enough? I might just about have enough here. Ooh, 1, 2, yes, just enough. So yeah, so there we go. So we've managed to connect the basic export bus, and basically think what the basic export bus will do is it will export it into the router, and then that will. Oh, you can extract from things using a router as well. But I want it to insert. So let's find a hydrogen cell. Hydrogen. There we go. So I've got 226 at the moment. Obviously, you don't need that many for this demonstration purposes. So let's see if this starts working now. Is this? So let's try and go all the way to the far side. Yep. So it's actually just started. As you can see, it started inserting hydrogen cells. There we go. So basically, what it'll do is it'll just go all the way. I think it'll just go all the way around it until every single one of these is filled up with a hydrogen cell, or the most amount of hydrogen cells that I have in my system. So that's pretty cool. So this kind of saves a lot of time. So in slot 0, yeah, I think that must work. So there you go. So it kind of inserts into every single one of them, and then I think it starts again from the beginning and starts inserting a second one, which is kind of cool. These are all filling up with water nicely. Hopefully, I don't think that's kind of gone infinite water. So let's grab a bucket quickly. Let's put you down there. Oh no, that isn't working. There we go. That's better. What the hell? There we go. So now they're both infinite water. Excellent. Should be pumping out quite a bit of water now. So hopefully I won't use too much when I'm electrolyzing. So hopefully they'll all fill up reasonably quickly. I might have to use something a bit quicker, or just use more. Use even more aqueous accumulators, like a whole range of them. But as you can see, my router has, I think it's probably extracted every single one of the hydrogen cells I have in my system. So it's got 2. Yeah, 2. Excellent. So if we just check this, how quickly do hydrogen cells get produced in an industrial electrolyzer? Once every 38 seconds, so pretty quick. Oh yeah, and also, what I have also done, because I'm basically going to set up these routers on each of these industrial electrolyzers as well, and I basically have it exporting cells into these, and then the deuterium cells will be exported into the industrial centrifuges here, and then I'll have import buses on top of all of these, which because I've got this inserting into every single one of them, I have import buses on top, so importing back into the system. And then what I'll have to do is have a router importing deuterium cells into here. And then the way I also need to get it set up is that I'm going to need to get kind of like a 1:4 ratio, because you need 4 deuterium to make 1 tritium, and then the rest I need to go into. So basically, the reason I need 120 of these industrial centrifuges here is that you need 24 of deuterium and tritium produced every whatever it is, however many these produce every so and so seconds. So once all 24 are produced, that's the kind of, you need to be able to produce 24 in the amount of time that the fusion reactor burns it. So I need 24 centrifuges producing tritium, and I need 120 producing deuterium, because 96 of them will be producing enough deuterium to go into this industrial centrifuge, and the other 24 will then be producing enough to go straight into the tank. So I'm getting there with this system. Like I said, I just need to produce even more machines, even more routers, and then hopefully by the next episode I should have this all set up and ready to go, and we can actually switch it on and start producing some fuel, which would be quite cool. I'm also thinking of kind of going a little bit cheaty and setting myself up a lava pump, just for the extra power before I get the fusion reactor turned on, because it'd be kind of nice to have a bit of extra EU on the cheap. It's something I kind of refrain from doing, as it feels a bit cheaty, especially in something like Unleashed, where you don't really need that much power. But on this world, I just feel as though I need to go that little bit kind of. It's not. I think Greg has nerf lava, so it's not as though I'm going full on cheaty. But I just need that extra boost of EU power. My bio power kind of failed, as I'm not really producing bioethanol that quickly anymore. So that's something I'm probably going to look to do, maybe either in the next episode or off camera, but we shall see how this goes. But I'm going to leave the episode there for now. I've been recording for about 20 minutes, so it's just a nice short one to show you what I'm going to do with these routers, so how they're going to work, and then also kind of just tell you about kind of the work I've been doing in terms of getting this all set up and the math I've been working out. I think the way I'm going to have it in terms of making sure that I get a 1:4 ratio, so what 4 deuterium going in here to 1 to the liquid transposer, pumping out into a tank, is that I'm going to have to use ME. What's the word I'm looking for? I've completed this level emitters, and basically what I'm going to have to tell it is I'm going to have to produce just one tritium cell, just so I've got one in my system, and then tell it so when I've got the router on here, I'll have the level emitter going to the export bus before it, saying only put in deuterium cells when there is one only putting deuterium, like so it'll basically turn this on and off depending on how many, like, so whenever there's like more than one tritium cell in the when there's like more than one tritium cell in the system, it won't put deuterium cells in here. It'll just go straight to the liquid transposer, which will pump it straight out to the tank. And when there is only one tritium cell in the system, this deuterium will automatically go in here. I think that's how it's going to work in my head. I'll have to trial it, but I'm sure it's going to work. If not, I'll just have to play around until I come up with a way that it does it fairly well. Because I don't just want it to tell it to deuterium, because basically either all of these will fill up with deuterium, or the liquid transposer will fill up with deuterium, and it won't be a good balance. So I'm just trying to think of a way of like balancing it, and I think that's going to be the best way, is to use level emitters and only tell it to put deuterium into the centrifuges when there's more than one tritium, when there's not more than one tritium in the system. So I think that's going to work. I think it's working in my head. I will demonstrate that what the math I've been doing in my head. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode there for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, please, it's always nice to see comment my videos to let me know you're alive, and to let me know what I'm doing well and what I'm not doing well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and favourite to show me your support. If you're new to the channel, it's always nice to see you hit that subscribe button to show me you want to see more of my content in future. But again, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.